Hello! It's Rudy! How are you? How are you today? How you doing? Been a while. What's up? This is Gloomhaven, and we'll be checking this out on the channel. I think I'll just play the regular campaign. There's a brief tutorial at the beginning of this, which we will do. We'll use. We're going to play on easy, because otherwise it's going to be a very short game. And I will play on updated. And we will call it The Mother Love Us. Let's use all the variants or the recommendeds. I was playing with the 0 attack modifiers, and I think for what I'm going to show you, it's not useful because the outcomes are 0, which is sort of fun for regular play. The enemies also get 0s, which is nice sometimes.
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit. You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We are paid to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself. Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you?
Thrilling intro. Alright, I'm going to run through this faster than the writing. I'm not going to read it to you, I'm just going to do the thing. First thing off, we need to pick up 2 mercenaries. So first off, what we need to do is pick up 2 mercenaries. So we'll go in here, we'll go to new mercenary. What's the problem here? Oh, you wanted me to talk. Yeah. A good starting point is always the brute, all around tanking and so on. I'll give you a little rundown on everybody here. Tinkerer is kind of a healer with some other little bits. Scoundrel's got roguey abilities, lots of mobility, lots of moving around. Good for grabbing gold. Cragheart, sort of an all-rounder, ranged and attack, so they're not a bad choice either if you want something more interesting than the brute. I really like the Spellweaver. They're not very strong, but they have very versatile spells. And the Mind Thief is kind of like a psychic backstabber, not good toe-to-toe, but a good finisher, if you will. So we'll start with a brute, I think. What does it say you are? Difficulty high. I don't agree with that. And we are going to call you Rude. Now we get to pick a personal quest. So, kill a bunch of demons, and we'll get this bonus. You'll unlock different things. Or, find the Skullbane Axe and the Necromancer's... well, these are pretty far off. Let's just kill the demons. In any case, it won't be important for this. Okay, now we need a second merc. And I think I will take the Spellweaver. Let's call her... That guy was Rude. So we'll be... Dimlove. You like that name?
Okay.
So once again, we're picking a personal quest for the Spellweaver. These probably won't come up. But let's check out the Dagger Forest, because I think it's sooner. Time to go on our first quest. So, head to the merchant and see if we can get anything important. I find for the brute, a heater shield is always good. Shrugs off a little bit of damage. And that's basically what you have them there for, is to keep everybody alive. On top of hit points, you have to equip those things, or you won't have them available. Now for her, 30 gold might be best with something like movements are always good for her. Piercing is okay against armor. Man, we could get better armor. I think that might be smart, is throw some leather on her and give her a healing potion as well. Just in case. Or them. I don't know how they identify. Anyway, we'll go back to the world map and then off to our first quest. Oh, but first, there is a city encounter. You are walking home late at night when you hear some suspicious sounds coming from a nearby garden. You move to investigate, and a shadowy figure bolts in the opposite direction, carrying an armful of vegetables. Let's chase the thief down. Oh. The figure, overburdened with vegetables, is no match for your speed. You quickly run him down and deliver him to the city guard. Thankfully, very little of the produce was damaged in the pursuit, and you're able to return it to the owner of the garden. You gain +1 reputation. I'm not sure what reputation actually does. There must be a way to find that out. But let's move on to our first quest at the Black Barrow. So, we can look over our ability cards here. Oh, that's not what I need. Those are perks. Look over our ability cards here. We have 10 equipped. There are only 10 to choose from, but as you level up, you can unlock more. Oh, actually, looks like I've got 3 unequipped. I am going to take Skewer instead of... you want your moves as much as possible. But instead of maybe Provoking Roar, I'm going to take Skewer. Oops, man, we're going. I didn't do the wizard. That's fine.
Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach. So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods, well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab. This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine. Based on Jexera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
Alright, we're off on our first quest. Some good voice acting in this. Oh, and an encounter. There are random encounters all throughout, so just expect them. A lot of them are choices and things like this. So, you're feeling a tad hungry, and as you walk down the road, you're considering stopping for a meal when you come across a thicket of bushes covered in green berries. The berries look delicious, but you hesitate. They could be poisonous. And that's pretty fair for this game. It's either a boon or a negative. You can avoid it. Like, this is either a boon or a negative. You can just outright avoid it, which might be wise, but I'm feeling adventurous, so let's try the berries. Okay, this time we got blessed. We didn't get poisoned. That's great for our first mission. Should give us some bonuses to hit.
The hill is easy enough to find. Past the New Market Gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse wood, looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. You gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry.
Okay, so now each of our mercenaries get a battle goal. This will give us a perk point. Perk points are huge. I'm going to try to get the 2 perk points, because once you get 3, then you get a new perk, which is cool. And it's just sort of like the objective for this dungeon. As you can see, there's 3 types of enemies. Our objective is to kill them all in all rooms. Then there's a reward and a treasure chest somewhere in there. This should be easier, I think. Is it trying to make a trap go off? And in we go.
Take care of these unfortunates, your target says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left. Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
Great. Well, it's nice to know that's our state of events. So they're going to move on their turn, but it will tell you exactly what they do once you've chosen your actions. So we do want to move in there. So there's a few factors here that you should remember when playing Gloomhaven. Choosing your first card is sort of your initiative, and then you can choose whatever card you want after that. Also, every time you use a card, they get discarded, and then once you get to the end of your deck, it's sort of a deck builder in that way, you need to take a short rest or a long rest to recover cards, but doing so burns cards permanently. There's a few ways around that, but they're few and far between. The Spellweaver has one. So we're going to want a card with movement and a card with an attack. Now they are 1, 2, 3 away. So let's try Spare Dagger. And I got another move in here. A 6. I don't need a 6 right now. Let's do Grab and Go. We probably won't need that off the top. And then we choose our 2 cards for the caster. She's going to want to move up. Flame Orbs will be good because it can target all 3 of those guys, but she will have to move forward. So now it tells us that they're each going to go on 50, which means we have the initiative. And they're both going to move 2 and then attack for their damage. So we're just going to move up 2 here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that should put everybody in range from there. It also puts us in harm's way. But we'll see how that goes. Each of our attacks is made with a modifier to it, +1, -2, and changes the attack of the damage. And a straight one, so sort of a across the gamut here. Okay, so I could throw one. And I'll still be able to move. Okay, so that's what I will do. Throw our dagger at this guy. Not much damage, but that's okay. And then we will move right up so as to entice them on us instead of the Spellweaver. We'll stop right there. So now we've been hit for 4 damage by this big boy. He got a +1. Health is important, but not as important as, say, cards. Because once all your cards are used up, you're exhausted and you're out of the game. So it doesn't even matter if you have health left. So I'm just going to take the damage here. I will also take that. We'll see what this guy does. Okay, now I'm going to use my Heater Shield to reduce that by 1. Now that I've got you all together, I want to do a sweeping blow. But I also want to go before you. So let's do like Warding Strength and Sweeping Blow. Can I heal someone with this? I can, so let's go healing for our Freezing Nova and try to heal our brute before he gets downed. And then Impaling Eruption, we'll try to take the main guy out. Looks like they're slower than the two of us. So let's go heal first. On our boy. There you go, Hornhead. There's mud in your eye. And then let's hit the main guy here. Oops. Sorry. Undo the waypoint. I forgot how this spell works. Now I can hit all three of them with Impaling Eruption because it travels in a line. Alright. So that worked out very well. So, 2 damage or 3 with a push. I might as well hit him for 3 and try to take him down. Unfortunately, I did not. I will push him, though. Now, to pick up the coins, you actually have to stand on the square. But I'm going to go open this door right now, in the sake of time. I'm not going to be able to push, but I will charge right in. Yep, that's not nice. I'll just take that damage. I'll have to take that one too. Okay, so what do I want here? Leaping Cleave won't hit both of those guys. I could skewer someone. Let's get that heal in there, and then maybe an Overwhelming Assault. Alright, we're getting down to our cards here, so let's go Mana Bolt and Flame Strike. Finish off some dudes. So, let's heal ourselves. Hang on, there's no move here, right? Yeah, let's heal ourselves because we're hurt. This guy has the potential to kill us in one. I think even with our leather armor. Finish him off. Very nice. Now for the brute, let's get a little heal in here too. No, I didn't think about the move. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I should have considered that. Well, that's a waste. I meant to move and push him. So this is where you start getting into trouble. Now I have to burn a card. One that I already have. Probably not Skewer. So let's burn. These are all pretty good for hitting both those guys. Let's burn Shield Bash. I'm sort of really low on cards now. And again, I can't take. So I'm going to have to burn another card. Let's burn Leaping Cleave. Now I have to get rid of 2 cards, but first we'll do a short rest and get back 2 cards for burning one. Okay, and we are going to go Skewer and Trample. And then for you, you also need to short rest. Frost Armor's fine. Now, Reviving Ether we need to do before the next time. So let's do a Mana Bolt and Ride the Wind. So we can put ourselves in a more favorable position. Could still move. Okay, no. So instead I'm going to move up to here. No, to here. Unfortunately, we're going to forego some of that coin. Oh, I thought I could heal. I was misled. That's okay. Now we've got a couple of elements here. We can use one. Let's do it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Doing good work. We're going to have to burn a card, which I'm afraid here may mean, well, we're getting closer anyway to going down. I'll get rid of Sweeping Blow and hopefully not die. Okay. They're not right beside each other. That's too bad. Well, then I'm going to try to pierce through this guy. I didn't know I could use air here. That's neat. Okay, he's dead. Great. Now let's trample. Oh, I'm immobilized. Well, then I can't do anything. I will use that potion now, though. Alright, so spare dagger, because that's the distance we're at. And then we should probably move up on that door before too much longer. And then for you, Flame Strike and Reviving Ether. Now, we're not going to do a short rest here or a long rest, which would heal too, if you had the time for it. So we're gonna use it to recover all of our burned cards. And she's right in the middle of us, so that's great. Let's try and hit her. Very good. And we're gonna take some damage here, but we're gonna move up on this door. I'll just take the damage.
Kicking through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose their hole to nest in. Animate bones. Unholy abominations of necromantic power. Nothing more to do but lay them to rest, along with the remainder of this troublesome rabble.
Okay, this seems rash, I know, charging into this room like this. But we're running out of cards. As they burn away, you have less and less time to do this in. We just lucked out there, except that we're immobilized. Oh, shoot. Well, we just lost, I think, there. So let's burn. Let's burn this one. See, this is what I mean. Alright, so let's recover all of our burn cards from the Spellweaver. And that will let us exist for longer. Now I can also move up, which I will have to do. Might as well get some coins at the time. I think the brute's going down. Wow, that was lucky. Brute's just a badass. Yep. Now I'm gonna get shot by arrows, though, which is not the best. Alright. Cool. So let's take a short rest. We're gonna have to burn, grab, and go. But I do have a few more movement, because we would like to get to the chest that is nestled in this corner here. So let's go. Let's go. Move 6 would be good, wouldn't it? Alright, let's go Skewer, Overwhelming Assault. And for you, Jason attack, no. Okay, so let's go Frost Armor. And then, I guess, move up, right? Let's go Freezing Nova and try to heal our brute. Alright, that's going to help. Does it also remove Immobilized? It does not. I won't use an element. I should be okay here. Very good. Thank you. Alright, so let's do this thing. Big old hit on you. Yep. Goodbye. Thank you. Alright, now, because we may... Still? I'm still immobilized? End of the affected character's next... Oh, it ends now. Well, I'm disappointed by that. That was my big moment. And I blew it. Man, stop shooting me with stuff. I think he's exhausted. I think that's it for our brood. I think that's it. I'm not even sure he's going to get his turn. Yeah, that sucks. So I can't hit him. Could hit him with that. Got a big move. So let's try on this. Oops, I did that backwards. Okay, that's not bad. So move 8. Let's definitely get that chest. And then we'll give one of these archers a hard time. Oh, I can hit them both? No, I can just hit one. Right. Oh well. Nice. A nice terrible shot. Sulfur mine. Interesting. Don't know what that is. Alright, we're going to have to do a short rest here. Which means that this is really our last shot at this. No, we might be okay. What's the range? 3? So if they move to attack me, then maybe. In that case, let's hope. Yep. So they don't kill me, and I get a shot to take them out. Oh, he can hit me from there. And immobilized. Don't just stand there. You're a jerk. Don't like you. I can't reach you either. And I'm immobilized. And I'm immobilized. And I'm... that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's my fault, isn't it? Alright, well... Can't reach you, so... Skip attack and skip attack. And this is probably where I die. Awesome. This is my last move. Let's keep that. Let's just move right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Try to get as much out of this as we can. May kill that guy. Oh, got one. Not both. She'll probably kill me. But I think I might be exhausted here anyway. So, yeah, she got me. Okay, got a fair amount of gold. Got a treasure. And I have to say, Gloomhaven can be a little bit gloomy. And sometimes you taste defeat. Now, he got more experience. Did not get to do that other thing. So we're going to return to map. Got a little bit of gold. Got a treasure chest. That's sort of where we're at. It doesn't seem to damage our players at all, our characters. Oh, we did unlock a place, though. Didn't get enough gold to actually buy anything. But we can have another city encounter. In a rare moment of peace, and quiet. You find yourself looking out over the dockside and spend a few minutes discussing how the last mission went down. Like a dog's breakfast. "Mercenaries, eh?" says a voice from behind you. You turn and see a young street urchin. "I'm sure you think you're pretty tough, but are you brave enough for a real challenge?" "Yeah, let's do it." "I knew it," they giggle and excitedly pass you a note. You open it, and on it are scrawled a few words. "Are you brave enough to face the swarm?" And a crude drawing of a building that looks a lot like the sleeping lion. When you look up, the child is gone. Oh, alright. So what do we got here? A couple new missions. Kill all enemies. Loot 5 ornate chests. Wow. That's interesting. What about this one? Wow, okay. Well, that was neat. And this has been Gloomhaven. I think we'll try one more go here. But not in this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give me a like. If you didn't, give me a dislike. If you'd like to see more, tell me in the comments. And we'll see you guys all next time.
That's how you know I don't fuck around. I'm playing every day. That's how you know I don't fuck around. Ask your mom, she'll tell you the same.